Imagine a frog so see-through that you can literally watch its heart beating. No, this isn't a science fiction creature. It's the glass frog, one of nature's greatest disappearing acts. But just how invisible is it? And what sneaky trick does it use to vanish when sleeping? To understand this mystery, let's go back to where it all began, when this tiny marvel was first discovered. Back in 1872, Spanish zoologist Marcos Jiménez de la Espada first described glass frogs after his South American expedition. The first species he found was in Ecuador, and since then, scientists have identified around 160 species, with new ones still emerging, like Hyalinobatrachium diane, discovered in Costa Rica in 2022. But could there still be undiscovered species out there, silently blending into their surroundings? The glass frog isn't exactly invisible. It's more like a stained glass window. Its green body blends with leaves, while its semi-transparent legs make it harder for predators to spot where the frog ends and the leaf begins. But there's a problem. Its big, beating heart is still visible. So how does it fix that? The answer lies in one of nature's strangest superpowers: hiding its own blood. When a glass frog sleeps, it pulls off an insane trick, hiding its red blood cells in its liver. This makes it 2 to 3 times more transparent. But here's the real kicker: it only works when the frog naturally falls asleep. If it's put under anesthesia, no dice. But where do these mysterious frogs actually live? And why are they so hard to find? Glass frogs live in tropical forests, hanging out in trees near streams and rivers. They range in size from tiny to nearly 3 inches. Most people never see them, partly because they're small, but mostly because they're so well camouflaged. But if you could spot one, what would it be doing? Let's take a peek into their secret love lives. For a glass frog, romance starts with a song. Males perch on leaves over water, calling out to females. When a female arrives, they mate right there on the leaf in a position called amplexus. She then lays eggs, and the male often stays to guard them, sometimes protecting multiple egg clutches at once. But these eggs are under constant threat from one of the most gruesome predators in the rainforest. Once the tadpoles hatch, they drop into the water below and develop until they transform into frogs. But there's a sinister threat: the frog fly. This nasty insect lays its eggs on frog eggs, and its larvae eat the embryos alive. Glass frogs aren't just fascinating creatures. They also inspire myths. Amazonian tribes believe they are spirits of the jungle, and harming them brings drought or sickness. Mesoamerican legends claim frogs can call for rain, making them messengers of weather gods. But while myths paint them as magical beings, science reveals something even cooler: an actual biological disappearing act. Nature is full of surprises, and the glass frog is one of its greatest magic tricks. It bends the rules of biology, hiding its own blood to become nearly invisible. So, if you could have a superpower like the glass frog hiding in plain sight, how would you use it? Let me know in the comments.